The 2015 draft is right around the corner. We have Bucky Brooks here to get us ready for the draft. It's our draft prep. So let's talk about Marcus Peters. He's the cornerback from Washington. You saw him at the Combine. How did you evaluate him?
You know, he really struggled with his 40 time, but overall, I think he's the most talented cornerback in the draft. And when I talk about that, I'm talking about a guy that can come in and play right away. I love the length, I love the range, I love the physicality and toughness that he brings to the table. When I watched him at the Combine, I like the movement skills, the back pedal, break and drive, the transitions, the fluidity that he displays in making those turns and transitions. I just believe that this is an elite cornerback waiting to happen when he gets to the National Football League and is put in a system that allows him to really play to his strengths, which is really playing a variety of ways at the line of scrimmage, off the line. I think he's going to be a guy that is a Pro Bowl corner in the league.
His athleticism is apparent, but he was dismissed from the team at Washington. How much does that play into his draft stock?
Character is the biggest concern with Marcus Peters. This is a guy that has some issues when it comes to really keeping his emotions in check on the field. But that grit, that toughness, that dog that he has in him will allow him to succeed at the next level if he's able to do the things on and off the field that will allow him to stay on the field. But in terms of a player, this guy's an outstanding player, a top-rated player, one that I think should be a lock to go in the first round if he didn't have those other issues hanging over his head.
Well, if he does, he would become Washington's second cornerback ever selected in the first round. Of course, there's got to be somebody in the league right now who he reminds you of. Who would it be on the field?
He reminds me of Aqib Talib, the guy that's been a Pro Bowl player for the Denver Broncos. Similar in his personality, similar in his demeanor, and really very similar in the way that he plays. Very aggressive, very tenacious, has the ability to play up, he can play off, he can play in any system. I just believe that Marcus Peters and Aqib Talib share so many similar qualities that when people look at the tape, they can say, this is a guy that can be a Pro Bowler, just like Aqib Talib has become during his time in the league.
All right, well, you could read more about Marcus Peters and where he might land in the draft. You can check it all out at NFL.com/collegefootball.